Hello, everyone. So, I want to talk about myself for a couple of moments because I have not spoken about myself on this channel. I've spoken about myself on the second channel so many times that I don't think I've mentioned it too much on this channel. So, yes, I'm sick. I've been sick for a couple of weeks. I hope it's not I hope um, everything is normal. But unfortunately, the way I'm so sick, I doubt I'm normal. I doubt something good can come from this. I kind of doubt that. So, anyways, I want to make this video just discussing what happened because I want to tell you guys some stuff. So, what happens? Yes, I'm gonna put the tablet down, but don't worry, I'm still here. It's just I can't show you anything. There's nothing to show you. So, what happened was, a couple weeks ago, I got sick. And it started with just sneezing and sneezing and sneezing, and then it continued with a bit of a sore throat, and then I had a slight fever, and then I saw a lymph node, and the lymph node is still there, but this was a couple of weeks, early March. All of a sudden, I went to the doctors, and then came back, and then obviously things were just strange. Then the next week I started getting more lumps on my ears. If you don't know, there were also lumps associated next to my lymph nodes, not next to it, right next to it, but close to the earlobe, because that's where lumps form as well. So on my earlobe there were two lumps before I went doctors, and after I went doctors, two more came. And then last week and continuing, my stomach started to feel a bit stressed. And obviously, I kept going to the bathroom so many times that obviously I've noticed that my stools are a bit loose. I know it's a bit disgusting to talk about, but I'm not someone who feels so disgusted anymore about talking about it because years ago I've been diagnosed with IBS. So obviously, obviously, this is not a big deal, but I'm sure some of you might feel grossed out, and I'm sorry about that, but I have to mention it. Uh, so, anyways, sometimes my stool was very long, stretchy, and it wasn't as as really soft. Well, it was, but it wasn't as like diarrhea soft. It wasn't like that. It wasn't as like watery. It was not that. It was just completely uh, solid in some way, but also like you could feel like something's wrong in your stomach. I had burns, gas pains. Before the gas pains even came, I started having like these small little sensations near the right side of my leg where like gas was forming. And all of a sudden the next day, pain and pain and pain. Saturday and Sunday, I barely had a pain. Maybe I've had it and maybe it disappeared, but the pain was gone. Then Monday came and I woke up with pain. I'm very normal when it comes to waking up with gas in me, but the problem is that this was just a pain, a burning pain. And my stool kept changing different shapes and sizes. I think Monday was the most scariest because the first stool I've had was black, a very small black piece. Obviously, I'm terrified of that. Um, But before that, the week prior before that, the week before this week, I was drinking a lot of turmeric water. But then on Thursday, last week Thursday, I had problems, much more severe problems. I guess because of the turmeric water, it caused GERD, and my mouth was just full of saliva. Everything was just so strange. I was so annoyed. Um, Strange things happen, you know. Couple of weeks ago, after I went doctors, I've noticed there's a lump in my mouth. I don't know if I hurt myself. I don't know if that's associated with any toothpaste because I changed my toothpaste before, then I went back recently. So, very hard canker sore. Now, I hope it's not the C word, but it could be the C word the way everything is. And honestly, I'm a bit disappointed in myself for not really eating healthy. And like, here's my best advice to anyone out there. I know many of y'all are not sick today. Maybe y'all are, but here's the thing. Do not, and I repeat, do not give up on eating healthy. Eat healthy, keep eating healthy. You know why? Because don't just eat healthy when you're sick. Eat healthy before you're sick so you can prevent a lot of sicknesses. Always avoid certain types of foods, limit your junk food. And if you're eating something, add on a couple of vegetables and whatnot. Always do that because, even a couple months ago, I started to eat even better than before. I started to kind of open up my diet and obviously try very healthy foods. So, yeah, I felt slightly healthy, but then recently I've been avoiding certain types of food. And then all of a sudden I got sick. So, the best thing to do is always eat healthy and don't let these things put you down. I don't know what this could be, but I have a feeling it's the C word, you know? And it's unfortunate as it is, but there's also ways to prevent that, which is basically eat healthy and, like don't eat too much sugar, which I don't think I've eaten too much sugar recently, but still, maybe this formed due to other stuff. It could be because of my mouth. Who knows? Because my mouth was rotten since a couple of years. But I don't know what's going on. Really don't. Then my tongue had sores. I don't know how they formed, but then they disappeared. Today I noticed another sore on my tongue. My mouth today is slightly dry. Last week it was okay and whatnot. Even when I had my canker sore, it was okay. So I don't know why my mouth is dry now. Certain sections of it. Top lip is very, very wet. The bottom lip, you can feel it's dry. The back of my tongue is very, very wet. The front of my tongue, you can feel some kind of spit, but it's so little. It's pretty rough. Underneath my tongue, it feels like somewhat dry. Just certain sections of it. The top of my tongue, right in the back, it feels. No, no, the top of my gums. Above my tongue. There's I don't know what you call it. It has holes on it. At the top side, the top layer of teeth. Behind that, there's like a roof. The front layer of the roof is very dry, but the back is pretty wet. And I mean way in the back. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I brushed my teeth too much because I've been putting so much extra toothpaste. But look, I don't know what's going on, and I really can't hope for something good. Because anytime I hope to do something good, anytime I feel like maybe there's a chance for me to do something bad always happens. This has been going on prominently this year, but it used to happen a lot couple years ago, but it would just be for certain type of stuff like doing work or making certain type of concepts or video games or whatever. It would never be something so major. Like years ago, I would have a timetable to make videos, and sometimes I would plan a couple months in advance, and then the time comes and I end up not making any of those videos because something arises, or I'm just forgetful, something happens, and this is why you can't really plan ahead. I don't know if I can even speak positive or not. I want to speak positive. I really want to speak positive because it's just so sad to always be negative, you know? And anytime someone says something like you're gonna get better, you feel that because it could happen the opposite way, you know? It's unfortunate because so many people are worried and and then when someone says you're gonna get better, you get scared because things could get worse. And honestly, I really wish that I've treated myself better last year. I know I started eating more healthy last year, but that wasn't good enough. So yeah, anytime I promise something, nothing works out. Anytime I say this is gonna happen, it's not gonna work out. So I have to say that um, I just want to say that it's been a strange time. It's been a very strange time, and all I want to say is that um, my best advice for y'all is to always eat healthy. Start now, and don't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow never comes. That's something my grade 9 teacher told me years ago. Not specifically me, but to others, the entire class. Tomorrow never comes, and it's not saying that tomorrow will never come. Like yes, you will have it tomorrow. It's just that when you say I want to do something tomorrow, it won't come. Sometimes something will happen. Don't put all of your heavy burdens for tomorrow because tomorrow something else will happen. Something else will occur. What will happen then? You don't know. You see, that's why it's best to put off everything now and then that's it. Do what you can now. Don't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow when you wait for something, something else will occur and then your life will just be jammed. Take it from me, someone who has done that in the past. I will say, tomorrow I will do this, tomorrow I will do that. And then when tomorrow comes, everything's just messed up. This is why planning is very difficult for my family and I. So I would like to say thank you all so much for watching this live stream and taking my advice. Have a fantastic day. Bye.